welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Lauren Taruya, and I have to say, this show today is my kind of show. We got music, we got shopping, we got film, all the good things. And to start us off strong, the Hawaiian music trio Hi'ikua takes the stage at Kapono's at the Lounge this weekend in Hawaii Kai. And here to share with us what we can expect is Na Hoku Hanohano Award winner Kamuelo Kimokea. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Lauren. Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you so much for being here. So very exciting. We got a show this week. First of all, can you just tell us a little bit about your band? What can we expect?
So we play mainly Hawaiian music, but we dabble in everything. We love all music, and I think that that's what brings an interesting sound to any musical setting, is taking inspiration from everywhere and molding it into what you do. A little bit about our group is we've been playing for about close to 20 years now.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, getting old.
No, getting better, getting stronger, I'm sure collaborating more. Awesome. So, as you guys have continued to find your voice together, to find your rhythm, what would you kind of explain that people can expect this weekend?
Oh, I think it's going to be one thing that I like to think that people will get from coming to watch us play is it won't just be music. They'll also have a lot of opportunities because we'll be playing some of our own original, or a number of our own original compositions, Hawaiian language compositions. This show, because it's so intimate and small, it's a perfect place where we have the opportunity to let people behind the curtain. Big shows, it's hard to tell people what a song is about and what inspired it, but in smaller settings, it's easy to have those kind of intimate conversations, and because you can really see when people are falling asleep during your story. And big shows, I don't know who's sleeping yet, so we just watch for the first person and then the story's over. But so we'll be telling people about our compositions. They'll be hearing some of our instrumentals, some of our new music, some of the music we've recorded in the past.
Oh, how special. Now I have to ask you, how did the three of you come together?
Oh man, so we actually came together. Me and Blake were in 7th grade and we started playing music together. And Kalehua and I started playing music when we were, I was just out of high school. And I guess I should introduce the band. Blake Lewiki Haile, who would be imaginary right there. They're all working right now, but he's the bass player for the group. He's a sheet metal foreman for Heidi and Cook. Kalehua Krug is a principal at Kawai Honokana Awao. And I'm the head of the music department at Windward Community College. And actually, that's how our relationship with the Henry Kapono Foundation and the Kaponos at the Lounge started. Was Henry Kapono Foundation created a scholarship for my students at Windward Community College, who are largely teachers, and they help us fund teachers through our Hawaiian music program. So that they can do it for free.
Well, I love that all the stars aligned for you guys to come together, and we're lucky to have you in studio today. You're going to be performing some live music for us. What are you going to be performing for us?
I'm going to perform a song that will be on our next recording. It's a song that I wrote for my wife. It's a song called Manu Pai Aloha, and very briefly, it's about a bird that is told to spread its wings and fly. And on that journey, the bird feels alone. And in its migration, it feels alone. My wife is from New Zealand. But so she says, the bird says a prayer, and the answer that was given was just spread your wings and we'll take care of the rest and guide you to a place of aloha. And so it's about that relationship between me and my wife and how she came to Hawaii and found a friend.
Oh, that is the sweetest story ever. Well, I can't wait to hear it. I'll let you set up and get on over there for your live performance. And just as a reminder for everyone, Kapono's at the Lounge is such a special spot. If you have not been down there, I highly recommend purchasing tickets and going to support these wonderful live musicians. It's not just music, like he said. There's a lot of intimacy, some talk story. The food is amazing, so many drinks. All the information is right there up on your screen. But as a reminder, this is Saturday, June 6th, happening. Doors open at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. And without further ado, Kamuela, I'll let you take it away.
ko e heu lalahi e kauha'a nei e ki kaha I ka moana nui a ka iwa ho'olai e maluhi ai I luna makalani ki e he meha no ka lele ho'okahi he kalani he kukui o e nā e lama I ke ala a ke aloha Velo, velo ko ai manu Hi'iano makamakani Ho'olaha mau e amau ka kano lele ai ke aloha Ua ho'i mai oe ku manu pili e lama lama I ke ala a ke
and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now Hawaii's Shop Local pop-up is heading to Kahala Mall this Saturday, and we're bringing together dozens of local vendors. But here to talk all about it, I've got Anya Teruya, who's the pop-up local spokesperson. Thank you very much. I'm getting nervous the fact that my little sister is here today. And we also have Casey Metros from the Ronald McDonald House. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, Anya, you're gonna do better than I did opening this up. Can you just first start off telling us all about what to expect for this weekend?
Well, it's a very exciting opportunity because it's the first time the pop-up will be at Kahala Mall.
Okay.
So it is this Saturday, June 6th from 10 to 4, and we have almost 40 vendors coming.
Wow.
So you have a little sneak peek here.
All right, yeah, let's take a look at what we got on the set today. Okay, so from what I can see, there's gonna be a lot of different local vendors, everything from food. We can see that there's some snacks over here, along with clothes.
Yes.
What else can we expect there?
Well, you can see what I'm wearing today, a couple of the vendors that we have. This is Citadine Designs, my palaka dress, and then my earrings are from Ulu Old Millennium. So just a really wide range of fantastic vendors and artists and craftsmen, yummy food. So everything that you can get there.
Everything that you can imagine. Now, Casey, I want to pop things over to you and ask you, there's actually a collaboration happening with the pop-up. Can you explain how that's going to be working this weekend?
Yes, so this weekend we are doing a partnership, Ronald McDonald House Charities Hawaii, with Hawaii Shop Local partnership. So we are getting the opportunity to collect donations for the house for our keiki and our families staying at the house.
Oh, wow, that is so incredible. And I absolutely love the Ronald McDonald House. But for anyone who's unfamiliar with what the charity does, can you explain?
Yes. So Ronald McDonald House Charities Hawaii, we welcome families throughout the Pacific region and their keiki facing severe illnesses. So they are staying at the house for free. And here we are able to collect donations and raise money for them.
Wow,
Yes.
that is so special. And over here, can you explain to us what this tree represents?
Yes, so at our Shop Local event this Saturday, June 6th, you are able to take an ornament right from this tree. We have a wish list of items. You can pull that ornament and then shop locally with our local vendors participating in the Shop Local event, and then drop off a donation here for Ronald McDonald House Charities Hawaii.
Oh my gosh, that is so special. Look at these. There's a jumbo crayons. There's a lot of really cute wish lists on the list over here. So that what a wonderful way to not only shop, support local, but also support Hawaii communities and families as well. Now, Anya, what were those details for anyone who wants to come out, support, and shop this weekend?
Yes, it is Kahala Mall this Saturday, June 6th, 10 to 4. And if you don't make it this weekend, we have another day at Kahala Mall on August 8th. So that's very exciting things coming up. And all the details are at the Hawaii Shop Local pop-up Instagram.
Perfect. Well, ladies, thank you so much.
you.
And of course,
Thank
we'll
you.
have all of this information up on our website, but make sure to go shopping because it looks like there's going to be a lot of things to grab. Thank you, ladies, so much, and we'll
Thank
be right
you.
back after the break. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I get to sit down and talk story with you twice today. We have Kamuela in the hot seat.
Aloha.
Aloha, and thank you so much for that beautiful mele just to start off the show, just so beautiful. But what we were just talking story about is I actually got to watch you receive a Na Hoku Hanohano Award just last year.
That was really exciting. You know, it's always exciting for your peers to recognize the work you do, especially if sometimes, you know, if you put an award at the forefront of your mind, sometimes that can be detrimental to your art. So it's always best to me, you know, when you think about what you want to do artistically and then let it fall where it falls. So yeah, we were there. That was exciting.
Huge congratulations. And I just have to ask you, so what is everyone up to right now?
So we actually have another recording that will be coming out end of the summer.
Okay.
We're really excited about it, and it'll be a full recording. We just finished with all the tracks, and now it's mixing and mastering time, and we'll be having it real soon.
Okay, so I've always been so interested. What goes into the collaborative process of what you guys do together collectively?
Well, I think what it is we all have these ideas musically, and all of us come from different families and different things, insights of how music should be. And when you collaborate and you make arrangements, you try to mix a little bit of everything, and you really take those creative juices and try to put them into something that is coherent, that makes sense, and tells a story. And storytelling is what our music has always been used for, and it's what we hope to continue to use our music for.
So beautiful. And we're actually going to be getting a little preview of one of the music videos that you have created. What are we about to see?
Oh, so this is actually from a recording we had with HPR.
Okay.
And it was of the song that won the Hoku Award, Kaleo
Okay.
Kupuna. It's just a small section of the song, and it's a song that was supposed to honor the music of the Renaissance. So listen for inspiration of Sunday Manoa and Peter Moon Band, and we thank them. And it's a song that encourages us to speak the Hawaiian language.
Oh, I am so excited. And just as a reminder, they are going to be at Kapono's at the Lounge this weekend. So make sure you check them out because it truly is such a treat. As you can tell, Kamuela is such a gift to our show today. So I can't wait to watch. Again, let's bring it back. His Na Hoku Hanohano Award-winning performance. Take it away.
E oe nā mano o ka pupu o ka i He ho'o kahi ho'i ka olelo a ka kou O ka kou no ngā kupu ka heke o nā pua E pua mai ka leo I lohe I ano E awai ka olelo a ka kou
hope you're hungry because Mama Pho is cooking up some amazing dishes right here at Ala Moana Center. Joining me now is Mama Pho herself. We've got Denise Chung. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I am so happy that I'm here visiting you at your location in Ala Moana Center. Well, let's first start talking about how this all started for you.
Well, I started Mama Pho because of my boys. I guess they ask me what we eat every day. Mama, what's for dinner? So that's how I start Mama Pho.
It's your recipes, right?
Correct. Me and my husband, we actually come up with the recipe. So that's why I have it open Aina Haina. And after that, we have a lot of customers here in town want to eat Mama Pho. And this is too far, so we expand to Ala Moana.
There's a bunch of different items here. These are the top favorites. Is that what you'd say?
Correct. Yeah.
So let's start off with this one. What is that one called? It's from the appetizer menu.
This is actually called Mama Sampler. And if you don't know what to pick, you can actually choose this and try a little bit everything. We have a summer roll with tofu or shrimp. We have actually spring roll with ground pork, and we have chicken wings.
So I'm gonna go for this one. You mentioned there's pork inside?
Yeah, ground pork, and there's bean twist and onions and our special sauce in there.
It's refreshing because the sauce is so light and it's vibrant, but the crunch, that hits every time. This is delicious. So definitely get the sampler because you're gonna wanna try everything. What's this one?
That is a lemongrass chicken with chicken rice.
How come it's orange?
Orange is from a fruit. The fruit is orange color, and we cook the rice with chicken broth also. It's really tasty.
Ooh, that's flavorful. Ooh, wow. Okay, now let's just throw some chicken on the top. Mmm,
How is
Mama Pho knows what's going on, you guys. Mmm, that's good. Okay, Mama Pho, what is under dish number 3?
This is called the beef rib pho. We have it on the menu pretty soon.
Ooh, it's not even on the menu yet, so I'm getting like the first dibs on this. But if you come in to Mama Pho and you ask for it, they can get it, right?
Right.
Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I'm going in. Broth is what type of broth?
Beef broth. We have 3 different broths. We have chicken, beef, and vegetarian.
I'm gonna go ahead and add the basil.
Right, all of them.
All of them. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
doing all of them. I'm doing just as she says in the bean sprouts.
Jalapeno.
Ooh, and some jalapeno. It's getting spicy. In fact, you have your own spicy sauces over here.
Yes,
What's
we
that
do
about?
have volcano garlic chili. That's in the market right now. You can add on anything here, and you also can use for cooking. You can eat with steak, anything. So you have a lot of choice to do that.
Yeah, so when you come in to Mama Pho, pick one up so you can take it at home and cook it in your own kitchen and pretend like your Mama Pho and cook it up for your ohana.
How is it?
So good. Honestly, even that mild has a good kick to it.
Yes.
And then, I mean, it is a beef rib bowl, so I gotta get some of that beef too. Okay, as I go back for more, talk to me a little bit about working with American Savings Bank. You guys are part of the Buy Local Hawaii program. How special has that been for the restaurant?
Really special. It's just that we have a lot of customers come and support it for Buy Local. And actually, we with American Savings for a while. We're really happy with them.
There's a special for those who have their ASB Visa debit card. If they come in here, you're offering them an incredible deal. Tell me what that is.
Our deal is that they come in with the ASB. We do, if they do 50, there's $10 off. And if they do 100, they get 20 off. Both locations, Aina Haina and Ala Moana. We do a lot of reservation for graduation, party, birthday party. We have a nice bar. They can always come enjoy here.
Okay, you mentioned the bar. Right here in front of me is the Mama Special. And then you also have some non-alcoholic beverages. What is that one that you have?
This is actually called white coffee. It tastes a little bit sweet, but if you like sweet, you should try it.
Yes, you definitely should come on in, try out everything on the menu, and just keep on coming back. And especially if you have that ASB Visa debit card, you're gonna be able to save and bring your family to enjoy this lovely meal. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna have details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo.
right, well, summer movie nights are back as the Hawaii International Film Festival and Prince Waikiki team up for a free outdoor film series featuring fan favorites and award-winning movies. And here to give us all the details about is the industry manager, Jana Park. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
So this is exciting. Free movies, summer, they all sound so good. Tell us all the details.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is our 4th annual partnership with Prince Waikiki. So it's our Prince Hawaii Summer Flicks.
Okay.
And it's all summer long through the first week of August. You go to the Prince, sit poolside, and enjoy free films with your family.
Wow, that sounds like just a dream come true, because a lot of times summertime you just don't know what to do with the kids, right? You're like, what should we do with them?
And we have really fun films. So it's Hollywood films like the 40th anniversary of The Labyrinth, which is a classic for my generation. We have the 25th anniversary of, what's the one, it's just blank, the one that's just coming out right now about fashion with Meryl Streep.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, it's the 25th anniversary of that. Thank you so much.
There's a little trivia right
There's
there.
a little trivia, exactly. But we have the new one that just came out, right? So we have the 20th anniversary.
Very cool.
And then we have HIF award-winning films as well. So you get to see Hawaii-made films and Hollywood films. Karate Kid Part 2, it's the 40th anniversary. That was shot here in
Holy
Hawaii.
Smokes.
I know, right? But mostly shot in Hawaii, so it's really special to a lot of people here. And like I said, you bring the family down, there's a special food and drink menu. So with a food purchase, you get discounted parking. And it's free and open, but we do recommend coming down early to get those good seats. And check out, all the films on hif.org so you can see the list of all the films that are going to screen.
Wow, how exciting. Now I have to ask, do you have to make reservations or be a member? What are some of the intricacies?
Great question. So it is free and open to the public. Like I said, come early to get good seats. And you don't need any membership. It's welcome. Anyone can come. However, I will plug that we do have an exciting HIF Selects membership that's separate from this Summer Flicks.
Okay.
And what it is you actually get to see films before they get released commercially to the public.
Ooh,
so yeah.
We love an insider moment.
Right? So tonight, Power is playing, for example, with Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas.
Okay.
It's about power ballads and the music industry and all that. So our HIF Select members get to go see that film before it's commercially released.
Wow.
So for just
very
$150 a year, every month you can see one of these surprise films before it's released. And then for $200, 2 people can go.
What? That's a steal. Oh my
Right?
gosh, I'm so happy I learned about that today. Now, you are in an incredible role where you're wearing many hats, and one of the things that you're organizing is ways for filmmakers to help just produce the production that's in their brain. Can you share a little bit about that and how people can hop on board?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am really excited to share that we just had the Producers Lab up at Nut Ridge Estate. So this is our 2nd lab where we had mentors come from the continent. We had Megan Leonard from Seattle International Film Festival, who's a Sundance filmmaker herself, Angela Lee from Film Independent, and they came and worked one-on-one with our Hawaii producers to teach them things like festival strategy and distribution, and basically how to elevate our films here in Hawaii so we can share them with the whole world. We can be on that level to maybe, get Oscar qualified or Oscar nominated one day. HIF is an Oscar qualifying festival. So if you win at HIF, you can potentially win an Oscar.
Incredible. So you're just building those stepping stones to make it easier for Hawaii to be on the map.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I can't even keep up with you. We were talking story before this, and just you're doing so many incredible things in the industries. But for everybody this summer, a wonderful opportunity, and of course for anyone seeking information about membership, how they can get their films funded. What's the best recommendation for where to go?
So yeah, everyone can go to hiff.org, or they can follow us on Instagram at HIF Hawaii.
Jana, thank you so much for being here. And of course, we're going to have all that information up on our website at hinowdaily.com. Make sure you stay with us. We got so much more coming up on the show after the break.
welcome to Hi Now Daily. If you or someone you love is living with chronic back or neck pain, you're not alone. The good news, the Queens Medical Center is changing the game, providing more treatment options with a patient-centered approach to help you get back on your feet faster and do what you love. We're excited to be joined by Dr. Kyle Mitsunaga and Dr. Lance Mitsunaga from Queens to talk about the latest cutting-edge spine treatments. Thank you two so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's start with you, Dr. Lance. Talk about an orthopedic spine surgeon. What do you folks do, and what are some of the common things that you folks treat?
Yeah, so as orthopedic spine surgeons, we deal with problems that affect any part of the spinal column. So from your neck all the way down to your tailbone. So most commonly, those problems are related to just wear and tear. Things like pinched nerves, herniated discs, slip discs. We also see a lot of patients with spine deformities, so like scoliosis, curvatures in the spine. And we are at the Queens Orthopedic Spine Center, we also treat patients all around the Pacific with broken bones, fractures, even things like infection and certain types of cancers that affect the spinal column.
Wow, so a plethora of things that you folks are able to
Wide
treat.
variety, exactly.
Now talk about the program, because I feel like Queens has built this incredible reputation. Can you talk about how unique the program is there?
Queens definitely has built a strong reputation for orthopedic surgery. This year we ranked top 2% of programs in the nation, which is a significant recognition and honor. More specific to spine surgery, Dr. Lance and I are both adult and pediatric orthopedic spine surgeons. So we have the special ability to take care of patients from infants to older patients across the entire life spectrum with spinal disorders.
Wow, keiki to kupuna, you folks are really doing it all. And when you come to those surgeries, minimally invasive is like the key words here, right? Can you talk a little bit about that and the surgery that you folks are able to do?
Yeah, you know, Rachel, the way that spine surgery traditionally was done was a little scary. Big incisions, cutting the muscles in the back, peeling them off the spine, and that can of course lead to all kinds of problems like bleeding, infection, post-operative pain. So over the years, surgeons have been trying to find ways to solve problems in the spine without causing so much collateral damage. So that's basically the idea behind endoscopic spine surgery. It's also known as ultra minimally invasive spine surgery because it involves these small incisions, smaller than the size of a dime. And through this small puka, you can place these state-of-the-art cameras. And through that little camera, we can place these very specialized instruments to solve different problems in the spine. So it's been a real game changer for my patients, and back to the activities they enjoy, back to caring for their family, and back to work a lot sooner than some of the more traditional techniques.
It allows us to perform surgery with much more precision and personalization, as well as faster recovery. It's not like in the movies where the robots are autonomous. Surgeons are always in control of the robots, but using CT-based navigation and real-time imaging, we're able to place screws and hardware in the spine with much higher accuracy, leading to less pain and muscle disruption and faster recovery. So patients are going home the same day after spinal fusion surgery.
Well, absolutely incredible. I love the work that you folks are doing and giving people these options. So make sure you go ahead and check them out. They've been doing incredible work. But I have to ask, you know, Mitsunaga, both doctors, you have to be brothers, right?
Brothers, and we also work with our father, Dr. Morris Mitsunaga, as well.
All right, so it's a whole family affair. How is that working with dad, working with brothers?
You know, after a long day of working with my father and brother, sometimes family dinner is not something you really look forward to, you know. Sometimes mom has to stop us from friendly bickering and talking shop at the dinner table. But at the end of the day, as a spine surgeon, it's really important to have people you trust, because patients come to us and trusting us with the most important thing they have, which is their health and their well-being. So it's our job to really do everything we can to make sure they have a good outcome. And a large part of that is surrounding yourself with people that you trust and can help you do the best job you can.
A special dynamic, right? And what about for you, Dr. Kyle?
To add on, working with family definitely has its challenges, but it's also rewarding. Our great-grandfather was a judo master and masseuse, so really understood body mechanics and musculoskeletal care. Our grandfather was a chiropractor, and dad is an orthopedic surgeon, so Lance and I are both fourth-generation musculoskeletal specialists, and I think being part of that legacy really makes the work worthwhile and meaningful.
And then you folks went away to school, California, and now you folks are back. How has that been serving the community here?
Hawaii is home for us, and I think if you ask any physician that comes back to Hawaii, the decision to come back is deeply rooted in a sense of commitment and connection to the community and giving back to the people of Hawaii, we're able to provide highly specialized orthopedic spine care to the people of Hawaii. And as a geographically isolated place, patients don't have to travel to the mainland anymore to get their care. We can take care of them here in Hawaii at Queens, and patients can recover closer to home.
And I think for Kyle and I, one of the really extra special things about coming home to Hawaii was the chance to work with our father, Dr. Morris Mitsunaga. He's also an orthopedic surgeon. He's actually one of the original fathers of orthopedic surgery in Hawaii. He's been taking care of patients for now more than 40 years, I think. So growing up, we saw how hard he worked and how committed he was to taking care of his patients. And he's really created a legacy over the years in terms of the patients he's cared for and the doctors in training that he's mentored. So it's been a really nice opportunity for Kyle and I to really try to carry on that tradition of the Mitsunaga name in the world of orthopedic surgery in Hawaii.
All right, well, your expertise definitely runs in the family, so thank you two so much for joining me today. All the incredible work that you guys do, go ahead and check them out at the Queens Orthopedic Spine Center. For all the information, just visit queens.org. Aloha.
Aloha, when it comes to real estate here in Hawaii, you can experience the modern difference at Hawaii Modern Realty. Today we're joined by Kiki King, the broker in charge. Aloha, Kiki.
Aloha, thanks for having me.
We're really excited to have you. Now, there's so much to navigate when it comes to real estate here in Hawaii, but one of the messages we always hear is local expertise. What does that mean to you and your team?
Well, real estate in Hawaii is hyper local. What that means is that, you know, when you hear the news, that tells us the national and the state statistics, but what really matters to a buyer or seller is what's happening in their neighborhood. Our agents live and work in the communities that they serve, and that means that they know the people, they know the culture, they know the schools and the traffic patterns and the rhythm of those communities. The best advice comes from those who live the lifestyle that their clients are buying into.
I'm glad that you touched on lifestyle, because our lifestyle here in Hawaii is so unique. How important is community involvement, especially when it comes to picking the right real estate agent?
You do want to work with an agent who understands what's happening locally day in and day out. And community involvement, it builds real relationships and trust. Our agents don't just sell real estate. We're out here raising families, we're supporting our kids' schools, we're helping to navigate aging parents, and we're involved in volunteerism, not just in the community, but on local boards, as well as in industry leadership, helping to shape a better future for Hawaii.
Absolutely. So many of the agents are really part of the fabric of these communities. And one of the conversations we hear a lot about is the innovation when it comes to technology. So many different things are happening in that particular sector. How do you folks balance really modern tools with personal service as well?
Well, you have to deliver both.
Right.
I mean, customers and clients, they expect fast communication and they expect smart technology, but they also want the agent who understands their needs and is able to offer expert advice and guidance when they need it.
All right, Kiki, we were talking earlier, there's so much for people to navigate when it comes to the Hawaii real estate market. On your folks' end at Hawaii Modern Realty, what are you folks seeing when it comes to buyers and sellers? What are they paying attention to?
Well, the headlines only tell part of the story. In fact, neighborhoods and price points all behave differently. While there's certain neighborhoods that are still extremely competitive, there are others where there's great opportunity for negotiation. And that's why hyper-local intel really matters. There really isn't one Hawaii market. There are hundreds of micro markets that our agents are prepared to help you navigate.
Now, what is the best way for people to stay informed about their neighborhood market?
Well, we've been expanding our hyper-local market reports and insights. So whether you're looking to buy or sell, invest, or just stay up to date with what's happening locally, you can find us online at modernhawaii.com or Hawaii Modern Realty on our socials.
Kiki, thank you so much for the time. A very important market update. So again, whether you're buying, whether you're selling, for more info, you can find Hawaii Modern Realty and more info at hinowdaily.com.
The road to Miss America starts here as Hawaii's top teens and Miss delegates compete for the chance to represent our state on the national stage. And joining me today is my sister, Anya Taruya, our current Miss Hawaii's teen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's good to have you, Anya. Now, I've been watching your year. You've done an incredible job and represented our state so beautifully. But I have to ask you, what were some of the highlights of your year?
That is a great question, and it's been action-packed. Like a couple days ago, it was the anniversary of when I got crowned, so it's been over 365 days.
Wow.
And if I have to look back, I have to talk about Miss America's teen. Going to nationals, representing our state, you know, it's such a unique experience when they do roll call by state and you get to respond to when someone says Hawaii. That's like, it's so special and such an incredible experience. And you learn so much, and you make so many good friends, too.
I agree. It is one of those very unique times in your life where you're standing in a room and literally everyone is going to represent a different state.
Yes.
There's nothing like it. And you really did represent so beautifully. But in addition to going to Miss America, you've done so many things, boots on the ground, right here in Hawaii. Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, I've loved doing things in the community. You know, we have great partnerships like the Hawaii Legacy Foundation, where we plant trees and Colwood forests to preserve the environment. You know, I also did a bunch of parades as well. Those have been awesome. You know, at Merry Monarch Festival, I had a pretty familiar driver sitting right next to me. And there's things like the Kamehameha Day Parade, which is actually coming up in a couple weeks.
Wow, yeah, so very action-packed, and you've really been able to get out there in the community and pretty much wear whatever hat they're asking you to in addition to your crown. But one of your focuses, of course, this year has been your community service initiative. Can you talk about what that is and how you grew it right here?
Yeah, my community service initiative is called Educating the Heart, with A-R-T capitalized, because I'm an artist. I grew up watching artists like yourself, and I've always felt, you know, a kinship with the art community, and I wanted to learn how we can bring that into education and what impact that can make. So I discovered that really art is about social emotional learning, understanding how you learn best and how to be a good student in the classroom. So I've spoken to over 400 students this year, which I'm so proud to announce, with Climb High, an organization specializing in connecting schools together and educators. So I've also spoken at educational development days, so going to teachers and helping them figure out how they can implement the arts into their classroom in a low-cost, budget-friendly way. So I gave them my toolkit, a curriculum that I developed, so that they can figure out how they are going to fit this best to their students and how they can get educating the heart into their rooms.
Wow, well, I'm super excited to continue watching you grow your initiative in the coming years, but of course, all good things sometimes have to come to an end, so there is a new pageant, or a pageant right around the corner. What are the details for Miss Hawaii along with Miss Hawaii's teen?
Yes, so in just about 2 weeks, we're going to be crowning the new Miss Hawaii and Miss Hawaii's teen at the historic Hawaii Theater, which we are so grateful to have as our venue this year. And you know, it's on June 18th for the teen competition and June 19th for Miss. And that's both at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale now, hawaiitheater.com. And remember at checkout, you can select the delegate you would like to support and make sure they get the ticket sale for that. And as the Spirit winner from last year, most ticket sales, it is actually a scholarship as well, so whoever sells the most.
Awesome. Well, Anya, thank you so much for sharing about your year. Congratulations on an incredible journey. And of course, just like she mentioned, all that information on hawaiitheater.com. Get your tickets, select your contestant, and we'll be right back after the break. Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. It's the start of hurricane season, and our Dylan Ancheta shows us what families should be stocking up on.
Forecasters are anticipating this hurricane season will be very active, so now is the time for you to get prepared. We're here at City Mill with Iris to talk about some of the essentials that you should have in your emergency kits. What should people have?
Well, my first thing is have an emergency kit. I know a lot of people run around when they hear a warning and they get all crazy. If you have you're pulled together, you don't have to worry about things like that. I like to advocate for having a plastic container. You mark that it's for emergencies, and just have all your stuff in here all the time so you're not running around trying to find where's your flashlight, where are the batteries, do they work, and just keep them in there at all times.
Absolutely. And one of the big things we always see a rush on is the essentials, the toilet paper, the water, but I specifically am intrigued by the alternative to buying water bottles. Talk about that.
Okay, we have what they call a water bob, and this one actually works across your bathtub, and what it does is it lets you hold water in there in case you have an emergency. It's not necessarily for drinking, but it is if you need to shower, if you need Sometimes the toilets don't work because of the storms. You need to cook. You can always use water to boil stuff with.
And I do want to ask you too, it seems like so many things for the average consumer is getting more expensive these days with inflation. What do you say to those families who are concerned about maybe rising costs and say, we can't fully stock up on something like this right now?
Well, I would suggest you try to stock up on something because the things will only get more expensive. So if you buy something now before it gets harder to get, you'll be saving a lot of money. Also, a lot of people have some of this stuff already. You have flashlights. Maybe you have batteries. You just need to find them, make sure you know where they are so you're not running around and buying more.
Yes.
My suggestion is get a cart now. Get a box, put your stuff in it, organize it now. The last thing you want to do is be fighting with everybody, trying to get home, trying to get to the store, trying to get gas all the day or hours before a storm hits.
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
No
Iris.
problem.
And once again, forecasters are anticipating that this will be a very active hurricane season, but it doesn't just have to be for hurricanes. There are natural disasters at any given time, from earthquakes to tsunami threats to wildfires. And so we definitely want everyone to be as prepared as possible. Thank you so much, Iris.
All right, great tips upcoming for hurricane season. And just as a reminder from the show today, we got some great events happening this weekend. There's that pop-up happening this weekend at Kahala Mall, and there's some vendors that you definitely have to check out. Here's the food vendors right here, which of course our team has been chomping away at. But of course there's gonna be food, jewelry, clothes, all the things that you can get to support local. And of course, check out Kapono's at the Lounge because really they have incredible performances every weekend, live music where you're gonna have these really intimate experiences. So really make sure to just continue supporting our local artists, our local vendors, and of course we'll see you next week or tomorrow on High Now Daily.